worried about a scratch.
There's a scratch on the boot.
What are we going to do about it?
Right, it's a new day here at the storage container. Leah's at work, it's just me and Curb. Curb's inside doing the plasti dip off the E46's alloys. And today is the day that we crack on with the Polo. We need to get this listed today. It's been sat, we've had too much fun working on the E46. We've got to crack on with this. We need to get this getting up listed and a bit of traction running on it. There really isn't much to do to this car. So one of the things that I want to get done today, which is only minor, this is kind of the extremities of what we've got to do with this car, is like these bits of plastic with tiny bits of scrapes down. So I'm going to find out if they're just a quick, easy pop off. I think with a bit of a pry, they're going to pop off quite easily. We'll get them all taken off, sand down the areas that are going to be a problem, spray them up. We've got the paint, see if they need lacquer in, and we'll go from there. I've never done this before. I've done a bit of spray painting. I had an old Mini. I spray painted the plastics on there. It actually didn't come out too bad, but we need to make this look pretty good. So what the plan is, I'm going to start easy and small, so it's harder to mess up, which I think I'm just going to go in with this one. So this has got 1, 2, 3 little scrapes over it. So I'm just going to go in with some 400 grit, take that down, take that down, take that down, and respray it. And see what it looks like. It's kind of, yeah, I don't think this will be too difficult. My only fear is with these ones is that actually it's bolted on from behind, and if that's the case, we've got a
car.
What?
It's a car.
It is a car. What car is it? What's this one? No, not that. What's this? VW. Let's get on with it. Car's in a better position. Let's have a look and see how we get these trims off. Okay, so having a look at this, I've just had my hand behind and I can feel it is just clips. So if I reach underneath, I can feel the clip as long as I can find it again. Uh-oh. That's right, you can keep that, I don't need that. No, you have it. It's your size. Right, I can tell you for free that this was not fun. There was a torque right in the corner, it was an arsehole to get to, but I've managed it. It's now loose, which means I can actually see what's going on behind, to see whether it's actually worth taking all of this off, or whether I can just kind of wiggle my hand in now and get it. I don't really want to take it all off. There's a load of little screws. I have actually taken the arch liner off of one of these before, but I don't even remember that being this difficult. Or it's not even difficult, it's just annoying. There's just a lot of little bits that's just caused me a problem, but I can now get in and I can see behind. So we kind of need to just now run through and just see what it is that's going to make this difficult. Okay, a couple more little screws later, and actually I've just pulled this out and seen what I think I need to get this bit of plastic out, which looks like just 2 push clips sat next to each other. I might be wrong. The clips are up here and the plastic that I want's down there. I fucking found it. Here I was thinking earlier that this would just be like a quick, just push it down. Yeah, I'm taking the bumper off. The annoying thing is the other one's fine. If I could just get this one off, I'd be chilling.
2 hours later.
Never have I been less happy to have completed a job. This was way more annoying than I wanted it to be, but I got bored of trying not to break it, didn't break it, and got it out. So there we go. This is ready to be cleaned and sprayed, which is perfect timing because it looks like it's about to rain. We've got a bit of spit, I've just worked through it, but this gives me a practice item. I haven't taken the whole bumper off, which is amazing. I haven't taken the whole bumper off and I've still probably got about 20 screws to figure out how to put back in. But this is out, the other one doesn't need doing, and I'm hoping the door ones are a lot easier. So hopefully this is the hardest part done for the day, which is crazy because I thought this would take 5 minutes. I thought this was going to be the quickest job, but that's cars in a nutshell really, innit? You do a job that thinks it's going to take 2 minutes and it takes what must have been at least 45. And that's probably mostly because I don't want to break anything. Like, I'm terrified of overdoing something and snapping it. I've scratched a few bits like at the back, like you're not going to see, so it's irrelevant. But I kind of got to the point where I was getting a little bit mad, So I got a bit of a screwdriver under there, and I haven't touched any of the actual plastics. Just pulled it and it started popping out, and joy. So I'm gonna get this cleaned off. I might give that a bit of a spray down, although I haven't really got anywhere to spray it, a bit of a wipe down or something. Get this all cleaned up, sand it down, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, rain is starting to come down a little bit more, so we're gonna do a quick cleaning session, ready to get sprayed up with the bits of plastic, well, the bit of plastic that we just took off. Ready? Cleaning start? Okay. Hold this. That's for you. Do you want to put it in the bin? In the box? No, don't. He just eats it. Cardboard box. A bench. Let's carve this up. Okay, lay down some cardboard so I don't mess up this floor. I've got the bit. I've got some stuff to clean it with. I don't know what this is, but it was here, so I'm going to use it. I've got my microfiber just to give it a quick wipe and some blue roll if needed, but we'll just go around and we'll just give it a bit of a clean first. Get it looking nice. Nice and shiny, all good. So the two areas are that corner, which is probably the worst part, the middle, and then the other corner. I've got some 400 grit here. I'm just gonna rip a bit. Again, never done this before. Might do it wrong, probably will. Do I care? Not really. I want it to look good, but anything I do here is pretty easy to recover. So yeah, we'll probably just go in. I'm gonna start by just doing the spots. Now this is on a bit of like a body line almost. It's got a bit of a curve, so I'm just gonna carefully do kind of at 2 angles. That's gonna be the same for that, and this one's just flat. Maybe I won't start with the hardest actually. I'm probably just gonna start in the middle and just sand it down and see whether the 400 grit might just be too much straight away, but we'll give it a go. Still there, it's getting a lot smoother though. It is just black plastic underneath, so I don't think that's an issue. We'll probably just take it. Started a little bit on that one as well. I was just doing it, kind of doing it all in one. I mean, it's gonna go, the whole spray is gonna go over, so we'll probably just take it all down. I don't think that we need to take it all the way back to black. Okay, so there's a tiny bit of lump in the one that I actually thought was worse. This is actually the deepest on the other side. It's really quite deep, it's gone quite far in. The middle one's kind of smooth. I don't know whether to call it that, 800 it, spray it and see. You might get a couple dimples, but at least it's all back to one color. I don't know, maybe I'll go a little bit more. I'll use this other piece for 400, give it another sand down. It's very coarse at the minute, so I think it is probably gonna be worth doing the 800 so there's no like lines or anything in it. It's nice and smooth, and we'll just kind of take it from there, see what it looks like. But we'll give it a go. Again, it's all a learning curve. We'll just try it, hey. Almost perfect, and that feels good. So I think we'll go over with 800, we'll give it a spray, and literally just see what it looks like. If it looks awful, I'll figure something else out, but I think this is probably gonna be the best next step. Now Lee said it's always worth heating these up. Oh, that definitely is a safety ring. How do I remove that? Ah! Remove safety ring before use. Oh, okay. I can do that. Right, slow is the key. I'm so impatient, but I'm gonna try and just build that up over time rather than just doing too much at once. I think that might be the problem. Again, patience. I almost went in again, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm also gonna move to BMW just in case. It shouldn't make a difference because the car needs polishing before we do anything with it, but I'm just gonna move it out of the way. I don't wanna say it too many times, but I can't help but preface enough how much of a learning phase this is. I have never been very mechanical, to be fair, even less cosmetic, so things like this is just all new. You play with it when you're playing around with friends, trying things, seeing what happens if I do this, and that's literally what I'm doing now. So in no way at all do I have any idea how to paint a car. Honestly, mechanically as well, I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to mechanical stuff. You just plug things in, you unplug things. I've had the, obviously, BMW before, so playing with BMWs, I kind of got an idea what I'm doing. But again, I mean, you seriously, I mean, my car's here today. You seriously look at where I was 2 years ago, I had no idea, but I've managed with a friend and a bit of time and a load of YouTube videos and mostly my friend ChatGPT to figure it out. So it's very much one of these cases again, but I love learning. Nothing I love more than a challenge. I've messed it up, that's fine. I sand it down, you go again, and over time you figure it out, right? But there's nothing better than what we're doing here. Honestly, this is like, it is a dream, and we keep saying it, but it is. We're out here playing with cars in somewhere that we never thought we'd be. It was always just a case of, is this a good idea? Should we give it a go? And, you know, we put a bit of minds together, smash our heads together and just do it, right? Why overthink it? Just do it. And I'm having fun. It looks loads better than the first time I did it, just after one quick tip. So we'll keep giving it a go and we'll keep learning. And when we mess up, we'll fix it, right? I messed up with the door trim, we'll fix it. It's not a big issue. So it's just, yeah, in no way, any way, shape or means am I a professional at any of this. But the people that have been doing it for a long, long time, it very quickly hits you just how much knowledge they have. I've got my trade. I sell cars. That's what me and Lee know how to do. We've been doing it now both for years combined. So yeah, it's cool to be able to do something different, something new, and just give it a go and see how well it goes. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thinking about getting this rattle can and start spraying my BMW. It's got to be the same colour, right? Not a lot in it. Okay, so while we're waiting for all the paint to dry, I thought I'd come back out. Lee had got these twizzled. He's twizzled them really well, but he just didn't chuck any heat shrink on them. I've got a soldering iron in the car, but I got no way of plugging it in. I think this twizzle it's actually like very well done the way he's done it, so I'm going to try and replicate that. Get a bit of heat shrink on it. There's no tension on that ever, so it should be fine. And then it's just another job ticked off, right? We can take this out, nut and bolt it. This little mounting point we had the issue with the other day. So yeah, I'm gonna grab some heat shrink, slide it on. I've got the heat shrink there. I'm just gonna slide it on. I also haven't got a lighter, which is gonna be great. So I'll have to figure that out as well. But if I can get the heat shrink on, twizzle it nicely, and then all we need to do is come in, lighter it, plug it all together, and we're good to go. They're also delivering more storage units down the road, down the end, so more containers arrived. I've asked that guy, he also doesn't have a lighter. Now, I don't need a lot of this. These will do. It doesn't need to be too thick. The smaller they are, before it goes over, then the tighter it will wrap it. So that's probably going to be perfect size. I could cut it down a bit, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Have a bit extra on there, and then when we tighten it up, we should be all good. And then after that, we can tape it up like the rest. It will look pretty much OEM. And again, just like the Polo, nobody needs to know that they're not actually soldered together. That's now ready to be heated up, and that will stick it together pretty well. We'll just do the other side quickly. I'll have to unwrap this very well wrapped copper. I do want to try it. I do want to plug it in and try it out, but I've got the sensor which is ready to go in. That sits in there like that, so it wants to go in and twist. Is there only one way? Yeah, fine. Only one way. Twist to the back. Cool. That's in. That's tight. Both the pumps are in. We just need to put the line in, which takes it to, again, I believe the front headlight washers, or the headlight washers. At least it looks like that, so that'll do fine. Connect that hose. That hose is already connected, so it's just a case of plugging that in once they're heated up and looking good. Okay, we've been to the petrol station. We've got ourselves a lighter, so I'm going to just light up this heat shrink, get it all tight, and then we can plug it back in. We've also got a load of washer fluid. What do you call this stuff? What is it? Is it just called wash? Screen wash, that's the one. We've also got a load of screen wash, so we can fill it up, whack it on, see if it clears the light, which means we've got BMW E46 with no lights on the dash, which is lovely and rare. All we need to do, find out central. This one's just going to have to be pushed up as much as possible, then light them up without burning yourself. Cool, that's pretty much it. Heat shrink's on, it's nice and tight. We'd probably just want to wrap that with some black electrical tape, which we don't have. So for now, that'll do. Next job is to plug it in, make sure that it works. Would be good. Probably should have done that sooner, but you can't really tell without having it full, and it probably would have been a pain in the ass to fill up and then possibly have to drain so that we could do this. So the wire and the colours match, so should be fine. Good connection. We'll get it plugged in, we'll fill it up and give it a go. There's one hose in here that needs a clip. It hasn't got it, but I've just pushed it in. We're gonna need to remember to do that because I think the minute you put pressure on that, it is gonna go. But I've put enough in there that should do the job to turn the light off. So we'll grab the key, we'll flick it on and see. But nothing looks like it's leaking. It's now just a case of, did that little clip that we put together work? Okay, moment of truth. I don't know how well you can see that, but washer fluid's coming out, which is brilliant, and there's no light on the dash, which is all clear. So I've got handbrake on and fuel on, but when we turn that off, we have no lights on the dash. Okay, so washer fluid sorted, back to the Polo. These have been drying for about a couple hours. I've got the one that we haven't touched yet, and I've just matched them up together. Colour really good. I am so happy with how this one's come out. Like, the paint is super smooth. Once it's got like a high grit over it and a clear coat, awesome. And compared to where this started to where it is now, also really happy with that. So we'll give it a bit of a high grit sand down, we'll get a clear coat over it. I'm going to give this a low grit sand down and then do the same with what we did with these. But literally just with that small tip that Lee gave us, instead of going up and down and up and down and going left and right and just doing tiny coats and just being patient, world of difference. This one, after literally my second time spraying anything, yeah, I'm really happy with. There's no high spots, there's no blobs. It actually all looks really mint. Even the end looks so much better than it did before. There is a little bit high there where I went a bit crazy, but again, with a bit of a high coat, bit of a high grit sand, it's going to be there. So yeah, happy. Oh, yeah. Right. Curb's going to start the other side of the near side passenger, well, it's the near side rear passenger door. Get the 400 on there and start taking all of the bits down, ready to spray that. I'm going to get these two ready for clear coating, but then we're going to get that sprayed and then we're going to clear coat all at once to save us kind of forgetting how many layers on each we've put. And then it's all even. The paint, I guess, won't be too much of an issue if you have different layers, but I think clear coat will be. And we'll probably have to do one, match it against something, and then do another, and then we kind of have a rough idea of how much we've done. But I'm going to do some 1200 on these two, I'm going to fuck it, and then probably fuck it anyway. Got both bits sanded. I'm happy with the long part on the near side front door. I went to do a bit of gritting on the, well, some high grit on the other part. I'm just not happy with it still. It's the one that's taken a little bit longer, but again, this was the first one, so it's just rinse and repeat. But I'm really happy with how that one is. I think that's going to be ready for lacquer, but I've just taken this back with an 800 to get it all flat again, or as flat as I'm happy with. Curb's just done the near side rear door, bit of trim, and has obviously done it perfectly, which is brilliant. So we'll just give it a few passes, a few coats, and see how it goes. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
My only worry is there's loads of little black dots, and I'm hoping they're not bits of dust. They totally are.
Nah, but what? We'll worry about it. We worry about that later. Worry about that later.
A 19-year-old car, are people going to care there's a few little blobs? Probably not. And if they do, we'll just
Not sell it to him.
just put them in a headlock and throw them out.
You're not having it. You want it? It's got a bit of blood. I'm not gonna have it.
There's a scratch on the boot.
Alright, what are you gonna do about it? I'll scratch you in a minute. You haven't bought a car again. It's the third hour. We've been checking them for so long and you haven't bought it. And you're still worried about a scratch. Panicking now. I need to feed my house. No, don't need to feed my house. I need to feed me. My kids are down angry again. Because you've not bought a bloody car.
Oh no, battery's getting low.
Back to another camera. This is the last camera battery we have.
I've got some masks in my. Well, I've not got my car. Don't listen to
I've got a yumper. Yumper. Let's smash that off.